Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. We have lost a dear friend recently. An Indian, Mexican thing by the name of Marty. His death has left a big impact on me, but as I go through life I realize that I just have to accept the fact that death is simply a window from which no one can come back. Wrong! For we are searching for the Necronomicon, Book of the Dead, set to make the non-living living again! That's right, we, as in me in my big, comfy, cozy office, and Chester A. Bum, who is outside right now. Chester, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm cold, lonely, and I fear death.
Wonderful. Now, Chester, what number haunted house is this that we've been in?
Well, for you, none, but for me, this would be, number 34.
Yes, and what did we find in those other haunted houses?
Beer cans, broken condom, sperm, and the Ark of the Covenant.
So really nothing of value.
Well, I can make use of the sperm,
But this haunted house is different, isn't it? Tell us why, Chester!
Well, it's said to be so haunted that the construction workers didn't even bother finishing the job. They just sort of left in terror. They got especially afraid when one of the workers burned himself alive and decapitated himself with a toothbrush.
Wonderful. So we're bound to find something good in there, aren't we?
Yes, I am! So far I haven't found much though, just debris and garbage on the floor. Oh, and this horrifying voice that tells me to flee or else he's gonna impale me on whatever blunt instrument he can find.
Now, Chester, what did we say before? There's no such thing as ghosts.
Oh yes! It's coming from the person who also said there's no such thing as magic gauntlets, ancient sorcery, or books that can bring people back from the dead, and yet here we are!
Chester, you sound nervous. Why don't you take one of the various drugs that you have?
Oh, I gladly would, but you took them away in order to get me to come on this mission.
Oh, yes, that's true. How are you doing with that, by the way?
I'm in the world of hell, critic.
That's great, that's great. Well, keep your spirits high and we'll get through this.
Yes. I will, critic! I, the only person down here, and you in your big, comfy, cozy office.
You're very kind to mention that.
I hate you.
Go away.
Did you hear that?
Can't say that I did.
It was definitely a voice telling me to get out. I've heard it before.
Chester, your imagination's getting the best of you.
No, really, this isn't the first time he's done it. He's about to threaten to impale me right now.
Or I will impale you on a
Blunt instrument, that's right. Well, okay, I really must be going, critic. Bye-bye.
Hey, Chester, we had a deal.
But I feel them inside my soul.
Well, do you want your drugs back or not?
More than anything right now.
Well, you're just gonna have to make some sacrifices. That's the rule of the game.
What was that?
What was what?
I'm so afraid!
Alright, look, Chester, if you're not gonna tell me anything interesting, I'm just gonna get some reading done. Just know that if you come across anything scary, I am totally with you there in spirit.
Well, that's good to know.
Doing good. Staying strong. Feeling the burn. Go the distance. Eric the Viking? Really? Oh yeah, how you holding up there, Chester?
Jesus is dead and the world will bleed.
Good to know, man, good to know. Alright, I think I've done enough reading here. So Chester, what's the final outcome?
I'm not a religious man, but I now believe in the devil.
Awesome sauce. Now, have you discovered anything at all?
Well, yes. Actually, yes I have. If I'm not mistaken, this is in fact the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead.
Yeah! Way to go, Chester! Woo! Look through it. Tell me, is there anything about bringing the dead back to life?
Yes, I will. Ooh. It appears I am mistaken. This is in fact not the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead. This is actually just the incredibly clever DVD packaging for Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. Said to be the best in the Evil Dead trilogy. You have to admire those retailers. They really know how to get your attention. Look, it even makes a funny little sound effect. Quite frightening.
Well, great. That's just great. What was the purpose of all our hard work?
My hard work, critic! My hard work! I'm the one who came out here! I'm the one that went to all these locations! I'm the one that encountered God knows what that was! I'm the one that urinated myself about a bajillion times because of it! I am sick of you! I am sick of looking for this stupid Book of the Dead! I am sick, and terrified! You deserve to be shot! I am done! I'm done looking for this! Get another pansy! I am through! I am through with you!
Well, I guess I just had to accept the fact that my friend and associate Marty really is gone forever. How will I ever deal with this traumatic event? Hey, you want to see footage of the bum wetting himself?
Do I?